All right. Sorry about that for the folks that were watching. We were having some connectivity issues, so we had to kill the stream and get back live. Um, so, like I had mentioned prior, we're gonna crack open a couple of boxes today. We got the 91-92 Upper Deck. There's about 5 really great rookies that we're chasing in here. There's more than that, but Teemu Selanne, Nicholas Lindstrom, Peter Forsberg, my favorite goalie of all time, Dominic Hasek, and Keith Tkachuk are all in here. There's a ton of cards, so we're going to kind of fly through this a little bit since there's a lot. 500 cards in the low numbers. So we're not really going to go too much into the kind of crummy players from that time frame. And then we got these 3 here. And this was sort of a surprise. We're going to have a box of Synergy that we're going to open up for one of our viewers. So this is John H., Mike C., and these are these guys here are kind of my personal contribution to today's video. So let us know if we're having any issues in the stream. And yeah, we'll go ahead and jump right in. So I'll take out our trusty X-Acto knife. Try not to lose a finger here. My son is in the other room watching his Mickey Mouse. So if you hear any screaming or anything like that, I guess in the case of emergency, I may have to jump off to take care of him for a moment. So you guys will get some dead air. Probably hear me yelling at him, but hopefully that doesn't happen. The other streams we've done have been a little bit shorter. This one's going to be a little bit longer just because of the number of packs in here. So these boxes, you can get them under 20 bucks, depending on where you find them. So these here. These were kind of iconic. So 1990-91 was probably, at the time, was Upper Deck's best set, and so they followed up with these. Real high-quality foil on these. They get the little 75th anniversary logo, which I remember quite a bit. Some voting stuff. We'll keep all this stuff for you, Mike. I am just going to crack these out. I kind of miss these... I used to get these at Low Peach all the time, these 91, 92s. So they had that little fun foil on there. And, whoop, got 18 million things open here on my computer, so I'm trying to keep track of everything, keep the stream up. I do apologize for the wait here. And you probably hear me hitting the keys on the computer as well. So that's... Again, we're still waiting. I did order a vlogging kit, so we're going to get a little more professional here coming up, but that won't come in until next week. So hopefully, Mike, if you're here, let us know. I know you said John wanted to watch too, so hopefully we'll get everybody in here. But actually, why don't we do this? I'm going to copy this, send it over here. We're not super professional over here at The Modern Collector. We just like sports cards, and we want to share with you guys our journey of collecting. So that's kind of what we're doing here. So I think there's 36 packs in here. What is it, 12 packs, 12 cards per pack. If I knock the camera over, I apologize. We are going to lower the camera as well, so we can get a little better view of what's coming out of these packs here. All right, perfect. Thank you, Mike. I was making sure that the stream was going good, so we just got confirmation. Obviously, I'm here at the source, so it looks good for me, but try and keep these on camera too. You know what? Maybe I'm going to use this screen here for this, because that way I don't have to turn my whole body. Here we go. Trying to get everything right. I've been only doing this for so long that I'd be lying if I said that I'm real good at this yet. Also, I want to give a shout out to our local card shop, Hall of Fame Collectibles in Leominster, Massachusetts. It's where I get most of my stuff. Boy, this is a little... It's interesting. So we've got, right out of the gates, we got the Vyclav Kozlov. I'm not going to say some of these names right, but that's okay. So they had a lot of these World Junior Classic cards. This is kind of neat. It's in Russian. I'm not sure if that is anything special. Can't say I've opened these two recently. Adam Oates. Lumi. Oh, these are going to be fun, yeah. So back in the day, they used to flip these all over the place. I probably won't go too crazy trying to flip them around. Eddie Olczyk, Mike McPhee. We'll just kind of fly through these unless we see something really cool. Bernie Bree, Jim Morris, and one of those sweepstakes cards. Oh, there we go. Get some light on there. So, obviously, back in the '90s, there wasn't all the inserts and all that fun stuff. Apologize about the video quality. I'm not sure why it's so bad. I should get a trash can over here too. So that is Trevor Linden. So here's the back of these cards. You're going to see them a lot. So that's another Soviet stars. That's Alexei Zhamnov. So it gives you kind of their little player bios on these cards, as well as on the regular ones of Phil Housley here. Boy, that's garbage video quality, huh, guys? What's going on here? Should be, huh? I apologize. I'm not really sure why it's. Well, we won't have this problem when we get everything that we're supposed to have, but so yeah, it gives you 5 years of statistics and their vitals on these guys. So Phil Housley, Vincent Rendo, Pat Verbeek, one of my favorite players when I was a kid, Ron Sittler. So we haven't hit. So again, those 5 rookies that we're looking for. Hunter and Bookaboom. Great hockey name, Jeff Bookaboom. Hockey always seems to have some of those great names. I mean, I know hockey's a lot of it. It's an international sport, so Jeff Bookaboom was one of those good ones. Basketball had some fun ones in the '90s too. Muggsy Bogues, Fat Lever. But that one didn't want to open up. Maybe something good in here then, huh? One can hope. All right. Kevin Hatcher. I feel like we're getting these Russian cards quite a bit. Jablonski. We had Ches and I, when we were collecting years and years ago. Maybe it's something on the camera. I don't know. We used to tear up Ulf Samuelsson cards when we were kids. My buddy who this box belongs to, we would go and buy cards a lot, and that was one of our stupid things we used to do, is tear up the Ulf cards, because we were obviously big Bruins fans, and Ulf's contributions to ending Cam Neely's career kind of stuck with us. The Flower, Guy Lafleur. Another Jeff Bookaboom. Toivonen. Dave Ellett. And Oldenburg. So 3 down. No rookies yet, or none of the rookies that we're looking for, I should say. I do like those World Junior Classic, the guys in their international jerseys. Looks like each one of these packs is going to have at least one of these portraits checklists, which are kind of cool cards. Again, they're not the best. There's Eddie Olczyk right there. Another checklist. Kekalainen. Kirk McLean. Had some great. It was the 90s was a good time for hockey, I think. Ray Ferraro. Shannon. And Rendo. Boy, that was quite the look. Definitely 90s. Definitely a 90s thing going on there. Let's see. There's got to be something I can do to make this video better quality, guys. Resolution. It should be all the way up. That's bizarre. Let's try that. Oh, that might be better. Is that a little better, guys? Not really. Maybe I'm just too close to the camera. I'm not sure. That's what I get for not having a high-end rig just yet, but we'll get there. It's all a learning process. We just, like I said, we want to share our collection, our passion for collecting with you guys. Some of these cards, you know, even though they made 1 trillion of these and the value is not really super up there unless you pull one of those rare hull cards out. Oh, we get 2 of these. That's another Trevor Linden. That's where the, you know, obviously if you pull one of those out, they're cool, but who knows how many there are. Another Eddie Olczyk. We're getting a lot of doubles here. Obviously, there's a lot of cards in here, 400 or so, so we're going to get most of the set. A lot of doubles. Be nice if we get. Hopefully we'll get all 5 of those big rookie names. I know Hobby Boolin has a card in here as well. Mika Kipasov, although I think he's only in the high number set, which Ches does. I'm sorry, there. Mike does have the high number set sealed, which we're not going to open on camera because that's not really. It doesn't make too much sense. Another Kevin Hatcher. We are getting a lot of those. Well, I don't know how many of those checklists are. Probably 1 for each team. So Rob Brindamore with the Blues. That's weird. Bobby Holik, John Morris, McKay, Bob Sweeney, Sean Cronin, Strick, another Guy LaFleur's Farewell, The Flower. Yeah, it was kind of a bummer being a kid growing up in Boston and feeling like you had to hate players from teams like the Canadians. And as good as Guy Lafleur was, I had like a weird little, not a big fan of his thing that obviously has gone away over time. Not with Alf, though. Alf can pound sand for all I care. Another Alexei Zhamnov, another Trevor Linden, Pat Klima, Doug Gilmore. Hey, there you go. There's a Cam Neely. I promise you the cards are in better shape than they look like on the camera. Here. Rod Langway, Ray Shepard. We got Mark Hunter. Bob Beers, whom we like, does the calls of the game on the radio for a local team, the Boston Red Sox. Did I just say Boston Red Sox? I think I did. Hopefully nobody's watching right now. I will not edit it out in post. We're going to keep all the dumb things I say in there. Not that I do any post editing, but Dave Ellett, Mike Ridley, Gino Cavanelli, Doug Brown, Sean Burr, Tippett. There's a Tim Waiters and a John McIntyre. So, Mike, I will have these. Anything decent that comes out of here right now is pretty much that Cam Neely will sleeve it up for you. And we'll box it and get it out to you sooner than later. You got Wilkson, Peter Stastny, good player. Kevin Lowe, John Cullen. Let's see. We got to have something come out of here. Claude Lapointe as a plan for the Nordiques. I believe that this is his first-year card as well. Vermette and Dave Reed. There's going to be a lot of bad pronunciations on these names here. I don't feel particularly bad about it either. Here's a Yari Curry Canada Cup card. Savers, Jason Daw. There's a draft choice card. So hopefully we'll get a couple of these good ones. It's Dampus, Jeremy Roenick, Ken Hodge, Scott Pearson, Clinton Malarchuk. Boy, if you're into reading about these guys, this guy, obviously we all know him from the neck incident where he cut himself. He had a hunting accident as well. He wrote an article on The Athletic. I think it's The Athletic, whatever one that Derek Jeter did, Tony Monte. So he wrote an article about his battling of addiction and depression. It's a fantastic read. It really is. I mean, it's a hard read. It's difficult to get through just because of the things that he experienced. And he was not in a good place in his life. It's kind of an awe-inspiring story, though. Something that's worth a read if you like that kind of stuff. Danny Onen, Andrew Werner, Patrick Waugh. There's Adam Oates with the Blues. Brian Fogarty, Owen Nolan. Sorry, one of my favorite players from that time. It's tough to pick these up. They're real thin cards. Paul Coffey, Canada Cup card. And a Trevor Kidd rookie card. Get this up off the table here. Owen Nolan, the first franchise player for the Sharks, if I remember correctly. It is weird seeing all those Nordiques jerseys, and oh, we might have our first one here. Here for you, Chezzy. So there's the Nicholas Lindstrom Canada Cup card. A member of the gold medal winning Swedish national team in '91. Has the second most Norris trophies behind our good friend Bobby Orr. With 7, Bobby Orr had 8 in a row, in fact, including the last year he was healthy. And Belfour, Pat LaFontaine, another player's career ended too soon due to injury. Yari Curry with the Kings. Tim Waters, Gilbert Dion, Paul Stanton, and that's a cool card, Chezzy. It's one of those award winners cards. Wayne Gretzky for the scoring leader. So, unfortunately, we have a bad corner on that card, right out of the pack. But that is a sweet looking card. So we'll sleeve that guy up. I have a fancy. My desk here is I've got little sports card stuff strewn about. We'll set you up in the back. Whoop. Sorry about that, guys. Just slap the camera. We'll set old Gretzky up back there. Try and get him so you can actually see his face. I get sunlight. It's a lot of sunlight coming into this room here. There we go. A little better. I think of all the players that are in this set, I think that I would be most excited personally for the. Let's try this again here. The Forsberg, personally. I mean, I know Lindstrom, top 3, you could argue. Defenseman all time, but Curtis Joseph, a little Cujo action. Mike Vernon. Creighton Lister. Tabarachi, Goosera, Martin Hostak, Norton Foster. Look at those pads, man. Look at that is. I mean, they're like pillows. Love the Vaughn. I used to have a Vaughn blocker. Dale Haracek. And a Jamie Leach rookie card. I used to have a Vaughn blocker that we got great deal of use. That's a joke. I'm weak blocker side, guys. Well, I'm weak everywhere. I'm not a very good goalie, but I enjoy playing it. Another Canada Cup card. Johan Garpenlov. Ziggy Palffy. Rookie card. That's a cool one. Brent Sutter. Steve Thomas. There's Ray Bork. So we got Neely, we got Bork. Randy Woods, Steve Finn, Jeff Lazaro. Paul Renheim. So that was the on the back of the box, this Brett Hull action shot card. That was super popular card back in the day. They still do stuff like that on these cards, but that was cool back then. So yeah, that image is on the back of the card. I should say back of the box. People still buying that on eBay, strangely enough. Despite being able to just buy one of these boxes and work them yourself. Nicholas Anderson, Canada Cup card for Sweden. Martin Ruchinski, good rookie card there. We got a Craig Janney, Boston Bruins. There's a Yager I can see hiding in the background. So it wasn't his rookie year, even though it was his first 90-91 was his first season. He does have in the high number. There's a Yager, not a Young Guns card, but it's like a rookie team, all team. Vladimir Brzezinski. Soder, Mark Pearson, Joe Murphy, there's Matt Gildas. Boy, we've been pulling Bruins players out left and right. And there's the Wayne Gretzky Canada Cup. It's a cool card. Oh, that was a rookie card on the back there. Nelson Emerson. Thomas Sandstrom Canada Cup card. Quite the mess to clean up after this. There's a Glenn Murray rookie card. Let's get the draft choice. Glenn Murray, prior to Pasternak's 48 goals this year, I believe was the last time a Bruins player had scored 40 goals. Was Glenn Murray. Tim Cheveldae. So I'm well aware that I tend to skew my commentary towards the teams that I grew up watching. So obviously the Bruins being our local team here, I'm up in Massachusetts. I know a lot more about their guys, especially this time frame, than elsewhere. We got a Vyclav, yeah, Kozlov. We'll just go with Kozlov on that guy. Claude Boivin. We get the Mark Messier Canada Cup and a Doug Weight rookie card. So he was in that little that next tier down in terms of what we were chasing, but he definitely had himself a nice little career in the NHL. Now this guy, Matt Sundin, Canada Cup card. Too bad we don't have a good shot at his face. He was one of those weird looking dudes, man. Philippe Boucher, Rick Wardley. We got another Cujo, Keith Primo, brother of Wayne Primo, famously involved in that Jumbo Joe Thornton trade, where the Bruins sent him west to San Jose. So Brian Sakic. I don't know if you throw that in your Sakic personal collection, right? Patrice Brisebois, rookie card, and Joe Mullen. Probably pick up the pace a little bit here. We've already been doing this here. It doesn't tell me how long we've been watching, how long we've been filming, but it's been a while. We'll pick up the pace a little bit here, just so we're not here all day. Dale Hawerchuk, Mike Modano, Canada Cup card is a cool one. Doug Gilmour, Peter Klima, Bob Sweeney. All right. Wait, we haven't seen a single one of those. There's another Ulf. We've seen more Ulf Samuelsons than our big hit cards. Unless I got my ears wrong, I am not an expert by any stretch of the imagination on these 90s cards. As many as I may have opened. Another Mike Modano Canada Cup. Mike Lewitt. Peter Svoboda. Fun name. It's a good fantasy hockey name. My Svoboda there. Felix Potvin, rookie card. Felix the Cat. Got a fun story about this guy. Made him real mad one night. I don't know if Chesy is still watching, but he was there. Stole a kid's marker. And a Jim Waite rookie card. Used to in Boston, you can go in. You used to be able to go before the North Station was there. The way that it's currently set up, you used to go stand out on Causeway Street where the players would leave and go across the street to Fours. You get a lot of autographs that way, and we may or may not have gotten under Potvin's skin that night. They were playing the Minnesota Wild. I'll never forget it. And Raycroft, it was the year that he won the Calder. We started a "We Want Raycroft" chant, and there wasn't very many people in the arena, and he was not pleased with us. Paul Coffey, Don Beaupre. We probably shouldn't advertise being a jerk to NHL players, but yeah, he seemed like he recognized us when he came out to sign some stuff and didn't stick around. Kind of was side-eyeing us. And yeah, I was a dumb kid. Thought we were cool. It's a Rick Tocchet, player that I really enjoyed. I was a big I've always been a big fan of the power forwards in the NHL. My favorite player. Ooh, there we go. Ed Belfour hologram award winners. I think it was the Williams Jennings fewest goals against. Yep, the William M. Jennings. We'll sleeve that up for you too, Chesy. Just the corners on these hollows. I'm sorry, man. They're not holding up great. Obviously, these cards have been in the pack for what, 30 years? So we'll stand him up back there as well. Dave Volek, Bill Ranford, Canada Cup, Rob Brown, Bob Essenza. We got to get one of these guys up here, right? I mean, we can't open 36 packs of this stuff, 400 cards, and not see at least one of these guys. I mean, I know we have the Lindstrom Canada Cup, but I think he has a draft picks card in here as well. Although I'll tell you, with the 700 card set, 500 in the low number series, the low series, reading through those checklists is mind numbing. It's not much fun. Got a Darren Turcotte. There's a Lindros Canada Cup. Boy, did you see that mullet? It's like a doorknob on the back of his head. Marty McSorley, back before he Donald Brashear, Peter Nedved. Not to make light of, back-to-back Nedved cards. That was weird. Larry Murphy, not to make light of people playing like, oh, that's really weird. Back-to-back Larry Murphys. That was very strange. 2 players back-to-back. That stuff seems to happen to me quite often, as I tend to have weird runs on players. I had a three managers in a row in one pack. Same guy. Thought that was bizarre. Out of I don't remember what it was I was opening. Something old. Something old. Rick Tocchet again. Got an Al McInnes. McSorley. If I'm going a little too fast, I apologize. I don't think you need to try and pronounce this guy's name, and everybody like him, who didn't have much of a career. Got another Matt Sundin. Old melty face himself. Joe Rickey, and what was that? Robert Cron on the last pull there. We've got about 10 packs or so left, maybe 12, 13 packs. Another Matt Sundin. We have Theo Fleury as well. Rob Brindamore. Chris Nealon. I believe he was a first overall pick. Could be wrong. I think I'm wrong. Don't listen to me. Gord Murphy. Mike Sillinger, rookie card. Got a Dave Gagne. And a Jim McKenzie. I hate that they put these cards all flip-flopped upside down, backwards and forwards. It does definitely add time to these streams, and I apologize. 27 minutes have been going, so it'll be a longer one. We got another few things to open up here. Matt Sundin. Here's a Canada Cup checklist with, looks like Gretzky and Lindros and Brett Hull. That's a cool card. Got Rob Brown. Somebody's got to be in here. Is that Adam Oates? Odin and Glenn Healy. So, Mike, I said I know you said that they had another box that's not in 91. What's not in 91? Did I look up the wrong checklist? No, I'm looking at. I got the checklist up right here. 91, 92 Upper Deck Hockey. Yeah. Teemu Selanne, Nicholas Lundstrom, Peter Forsberg, and Dominic Hasek and Keith Tkachuk should all be in this set. It might just be Canada Cup cards, but they're definitely in here. Mark Recchi, Soviet Stars, Sergei Fedorov. That is a sharp. That's a sweet card. That is a sweet looking card. Nealon, I know I wasn't. No, I thought Nealon had gone first overall, not that year, but I think I was wrong either way on that. Glenn Healy. Yeah, had me all confused there. Doesn't take much. Larry Robinson, one of those guys that didn't get enough credit. Getting all these Canada Cup cards. I wonder who those little kids are. Let's see. Denise Savard. Well, let's see. It doesn't tell us who the kids are. That is a cool card. You got Hall, Gretzky, and Denise Savard. Rob DeMille. You're not getting the rookie cards, but you're getting all those iconoclast kind of cards. Adam Oates there. Yeah, these things, they're jammed with cards, man. There's a ton of them in there. Give me 1 second, guys. They know I'm doing a break, but they're still bugging me. Let's just have to respond to something here. Appreciate your patience, folks. All right, we're back. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Got a bunch of this guy's cards. Jimmy Carson, Dave Ellett, Marcus Johansson's. There's Phil Bork. Boy, look at that hair. Look at that hair. Tim Waters. Gotta be coming up. Neil Wilkerson. Dave Tippett. Another one of these hollows. Boy, they didn't hold up great. The hollow foil cards, man. It's just those. I mean, the corners on all these cards are great, except for the hollows. I don't know if they just cut. I mean, they obviously cut from a different sheet, but. My wife is texting me asking our son did not nap today, and sometimes that happens, and usually when it does, he gets going crazy. You'll probably start hearing him soon. He decided he wants to dance instead of nap. My wife and her son are at the beach right now. Nothing much coming out of this pack. Mark Hunter again. We haven't seen a rookie card in a while. All right, we're down to, what do we got? 8 packs. So let's get one of these guys. We got to get at least one of them, man. This would be really weird. And this was a sealed box, so it so it couldn't have been searched. I mean, obviously you can't search these packs anyways. They're not paper packs. They're not sealed with wax. So Dave Ellett, Filimov, Deneen. It's gotta be. That's so strange. That would be really strange if we went through this entire box and we didn't see a Forsberg or a Selanne or a Hasek. These do not want to let the cards show either. There's Eddie the Eagle. I'd built for another Canada Cup card. Gary Roberts. Although stranger things have happened. There's a Ken Sutton rookie card. Then not getting a hit. I can't just... Alright, so this one is in excellent shape on the back. And again, the front card is a ding, man. That's so weird. Another Art Ross. We got 4 of those foil cards. I mean, if they're going in your personal collection, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know if you're going to get much by flipping these anyways, so I doubt that was what your plan was with these cards. Yeah, the front of these cards, I mean, the base cards look great. They're Sergei Fedorov. They're just really... Oh, there's a Selanne Canada Cup. Kirk McLean. There's another LaFleur's farewell. I think what it was is that those guys, it was their first cards and they had the Canada Cups. I'm not sure that they're going to have those draft picked. I probably should have done a little more research on their Lundberry, if they had this version of that card or not. John McLean. I want to see that. I want to see a Forsberg come out of here. Got the Selanne. We've seen a Selanne, we've seen a Lindstrom. Let's see ourselves a Forsberg out of one of these last 7 packs, 4 packs, 5 packs we're down to. Counting ain't my strong suit, clearly. Estetikanen. Got a Gretzky Canada Cup card. Another Verbeek. That red nug with the orange jacket, man. Another Neely. Another Felix Potvin rookie card. And his Sanguinettes jersey. Sylvain Couturier. Makes you wonder how many of these guys are the descendants. You know, Sean Couturier, if he's related to him or not. Just like in baseball, we got Bo Bichette, Kevin Biggio, Vladimir Guerrero. This obviously happens in hockey. The Bruins have Louis DeBrusk's son, Jake DeBrusk. Steve Cullen. I got another award winner on the back there. Ziggy Palffy. I don't think that's his rookie card. Team Canada Cup. Phil Housley, Tim Hunter, Bobby Holik. Brian Sakic again. Seen a lot of the same guys in here. Bob Beers. That one's in a little better shape. Just keep adding them back there. I've got all I've heard in my house for the last like 2 weeks is Mickey Mouse songs, and I'm starting to lose my mind. So that could have something to do with where my head's at right now. Thomas Sandstrom. We've got a Steve Larmer Canada Cup. Dave Snuggard. We got another Brett Hull. Oh, we got another. Yeah, we're getting all these award winners. Kozlov rookie card. I guess there's not much you can do, right? I mean, these cards, the way that they packed them in here, you get what you get, and a lot of the times it's coming out. They're all coming from the same sheets. You get your Hart Trophy winner. We have 70. How many goals did he score? 86. 86 goals. But these are kind of cool looking cards. I love those hollow cards from the 90s. They were all the rage back then. Not really worth much now. I know in baseball it was Hank Aaron and Nolan Ryan were the two big hollow chase guys. I think there was some Jackie Robinson stuff too, maybe a little bit later, 95 in baseball. Let me guess. I don't know. I was hoping there would be another one there. We got Mark Messier, Team Canada. Zarly Zalewski, Phil Bourque. Maybe last pack mojo. We'll get that Forsberg. I know, like I said earlier. So this is our last pack of this. Yeah, we're making good time, guys. We're making good time. I don't feel so bad. Well, I feel bad that we haven't pulled that Forsberg. Glenn Healy. Another Alf Samuelson. 3 Alf Samuelsons. There's another one of them Brett Hull cards. Peter Nedved, and that is that. So, unfortunately, we did not see the Hasek or the Forsberg. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sit down. Sit down. Stay still. So we didn't see all the cards we were looking for. Unfortunately, maybe we'll do another one of these boxes soon. And I probably should have prepared for this earlier, but to get into these cans, you need a can opener. So we're gonna do that too. I'm going to shove you guys over here. I'm going to open this up. So I'm going to crack these open. These should only take a few. These shouldn't take very long here. And I'll probably feel sacrilegious to people that I'm doing this, but I want to see what's inside of them. I'll be right back, guys. Did I say sit down? Or you didn't, did you? You do listen better. Okay? Here. Sit down. Sit good. Okay, lay down. Sorry about that, guys. My son likes to tumble from the couch because he's nothing if not a psychopath. So we'll open these up. Yeah, this is I'm damaging these. I know I am. I just want to see what's inside of them. I've never opened one of these UD Choice ones either, so this is kind of cool for me. So they put them inside in these foils. So we'll see what we got. Got a Sammy Sosa Record Breakers. Ooh, it smells interesting in there. And then they get these 5 cards. Boy, for a card that's been just sitting in a pack, it's not too destroyed. We've got George Lombard, Michael Barrett, Juan Gonzalez, Dean Palmer, and another one of these record breaker cards, Mark McGuire. I'm just going to crack them both at the same time here. We'll take a look inside of them afterwards. The 90s are coming spilling out at me. I can smell the 90s. I'm not sure that I like the smell of the 90s. They should have made it a little bit easier. We were talking with the it says open with adult supervision. We were talking about it. Pinnacle had a can opener that they marketed with these cards, and Pinnacle Inside only lasted a little while, and I didn't even know Upper Deck made a can like this. But these were not incredibly popular cards. They cost a ton. Even to this day, he's got our local card shop has a case of these. Obviously, a case is more like a box, but it's going for over $100. And I do love. I did not dislike these packs. I'm just gonna take these out. It was rare that anybody pulled anything cool out of them. I know they advertised that there are some rarer pulls out of here. The only baseball card in a can, which is clearly not true because we just opened up another one. So we'll open 98. This came out of a Cal Ripken can. Everybody wants those Griffies, so I probably ticked some people off by ripping it open, see what's inside. But we're doing this for science, guys. Larry Walker. These are sticking a little bit, but not too bad. Nefi Perez. Jason Cruz rookie card. Rusty Green. There's a Chef. Gary Sheffield. We've got a Painting the Corners insert of Greg Maddux. These fun stand-up guys cards is usually 2, so it's Jose Cruz Jr. on the front and Vladdy Sr. on the back. Alan Venice. Nomar. Suicide Squeeze. He was popular back then. And Joey Albert Bell, one of baseball's bad boys. And we got a chipper on the front of the 97. Big Chipper Jones fan. Chipper Jones, Jim Edmonds, Mark Newfield, Raul Casanova, Eddie Murray, Matt Williams, Mark McGuire, Carlos Delgado, and Jim Thome. Very cool cards, guys. Those were neat. So get rid of those. So we'll probably get something cool out of here. So again, John H., thank you so much for letting us do this for you live. These are his cards, as were the Upper Decks or Mike's. So we'll open this up. I have not had a ton of luck with this Synergy product, although I know some people have pulled some cool stuff out. So I'm hoping, because it's not mine, that we are going to get something cool out of here. So these guys here, there's only 8 packs. I don't know if these guys, I don't believe that these guarantee you any hits like the Upper Deck Allure does. I've lost my screen here, guys. Bear with me. There we go. Open this up. Be very careful. Don't want to damage anybody else's cards. Here we go. February 2020, National Hockey Card Day. I visited our local card shop at that time. I was buying some hockey for myself.
Empty in here. Nothing else going on. Just see. I don't think there's anything under here, but nothing under there. Empty. Okay. So hopefully we get something cool. The synergy, if nothing else, looks cool. This is not low-end product, so it looks like a Tuukka Rask on the front. I can't get the cards out of here. I have to take scissors to this. There we go. All right. Right out of the gates, we got a Tuukka Rask synergy. I don't believe it's numbered, but that is a, it's not a base. Nope, not numbered. And we've got a Alex Texier rookie journey. It's numbered 489 out of 799. And Taro Heroes Millennial Impact. So that was weird. There's only 3 cards in there, even though... Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm reading things wrong. It is. It's 3 cards per pack. So hopefully we'll hit something really cool in here. That Tuukka Rask is a neat looking card. Nice. Austin Matthews. We got a Connor Clifton Blue Rookies Synergy, 224 out of 399. And so John's least favorite player in the entire world is Erik Karlsson. So I am particularly glad that we've got his All-Star Journey card, 88 of 899. So congratulations, John. That was absolutely a facetious congratulations. Alexi Sorella. There's a Capo Caco rookie journey, 406 out of 899. Second overall pick. And we've got a Sensational Seasons, Alex Ovechkin's 05-06 season. Don't believe this is numbered, but that's a cool card. Shows him in that Washington Caps jersey. Brings back memories of that goal he scored from his back, spinning that sucker behind himself. It might have been the greatest goal I've ever seen. Obviously, I wasn't alive when Bobby Orr scored the goal in 1970. Got a Nikita Kucherov. These cards are really sharp. They're very neat. Nico Sturm, Exceptional Beginnings, number 235 out of 999. And Philip Zadina, Millennial Impact. So going to be a lot of rookies in these here. That's kind of what everybody's doing these days, is hunting rookies. Looks like a Tavares on the back there. Carl Grundstrom. Another Philip Zadina, 839 out of 999, and an Impactful Performers, John Tavares. All right, I got 3 of these left, and then I'll let you guys get back to your day. If you're dads, all the dads out there, happy Father's Day. All the moms that have done the dadding, happy Father's Day. Mikko Rantanen. I really do like these cards. They're very sharp looking cards. I don't know if you can catch it. It's got like a rainbow foil on these two. Very, very nice. Actually, they all have the... So this looks like... So I believe that this is a variation. This is not a base. So you'll see on these other ones, it's got the team logo here. And the Tuukka Rask one as well had the Bruins logo. This Mikko Rantanen has the All-Star logo, so I would expect that that's going to be something a little bit more worthwhile. We got a Carl Grundstrom and another John Tavares. So an All-Star jersey, 764 out of 999. So I wasn't as prepared for these ones. I did not know that I was going to be opening this until about 10 minutes before we got here. Got a Carter Hart blue. We got a. Hopefully that's an auto or something. Got a Jacob Middleton, Taro Heroes, 241 out of 999, and a Carter Hart's blue. I'm not quite certain what the blue is, but we got 2 rookies. That was a nice pack. Got 3 of these synergy cards. And our last pack. We get a little last pack mojo. Little drum roll here. We got Elias Peterson. Jack Hughes, 362 out of 399. Orange, Exceptional Beginnings. And Steven Stamkos. This Peterson is a parallel as well with the All-Star. So yeah, they don't guarantee you any hits out of here. Obviously, they're a little less expensive than some of those the higher end Upper Deck product that does guarantee hits. I participated in a break for Upper Deck Black Diamond, which I'm not a huge fan of. But yeah, well, people like those. Whenever you can guarantee hits, that certainly has more of a draw. So, all right, guys, you guys have been with me. If you have been with me for quite a while, we are getting up to the 50-minute mark. I'm going to let you guys go. I appreciate you joining us. I did get a couple other boxes for future breaks. So we are gonna hopefully Wednesday I'll have the new video reg and things will be a little bit smoother, look a little bit better. Thank you, Mikey. I appreciate it. Thank you for lending us your cards for the break. The joy of collecting is a lot of times is just opening the cards. So I hope we were able to add some cards to your personal collections, Mike and John. And we'll be back. I got some football stuff coming up. So 2016 Score, which is not a high-end product, but there's some rookie cards in there: Zeke Elliott, Carson Wentz, Dak Prescott, Michael Thomas. So we'll be chasing some of those rookies out of that 2016 Tops. We'll do the 1993 Stadium Club as a throwback as well, and we'll just keep adding stuff. We'll just keep opening anything we open. We're opening on camera, guys. So keep checking back. If you have any requests or anything specific that you'd like for us to review or take a look at, let us know. And if it's within our means to do so, we will. So as usual, thank you so much for joining us. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there. Enjoy the rest of your weekends. Have a good one.